Welcome to USA Global TV and Radio, where our mission is to provide education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. USA Global TV and Radio connects you with experts and audiences all around the world every single day to help you succeed in business and to live a richer life. Visit us at usaglobaltv.com to learn about career and life-changing training and mentoring programs like the Listening Mentor. Subscribe to our newsletter to stay informed about our special programs and offers. Discover how you can become a guest on one of our shows or a host or producer of a USA Global TV and Radio show of your very own. That's USA Global TV and Radio, where the doctor is always in.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to USA Global TV and Radio, where we provide world-class education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. I'm Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck, and our show today is The Power of Etiquette and Manners. This show is brought to you by the British School of Excellence and Mr. Philip Sykes. Mr. Philip Sykes is the principal and founder of the British School of Excellence, and he and his team have brought so many fantastic people to us from all over the world, and today is no exception. Let's get started with the show. Let's bring Philip out, and let's hear who we have backstage. Welcome, Mr. Philip Sykes. Hello.
Hello, Dr. Jacalyn. It's Friday. How are you?
I'm super excited to see you. It is Friday, and I always love having this program with you, especially with the fabulous people you have backstage. And special announcement, Philip, which I didn't even get to tell you myself, but as of today, we are officially on Roku, which is fantastic. A whole new audience around the world that we can welcome and help people share their stories, because that's what we do here.
What a joy. What a joy, and a huge accomplishment. I know it's taken some hard work behind the scenes, so congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Philip, I would love for you to tell people who are joining us for the first time. Obviously, I mentioned there are some new first-time watchers and listeners. What do you do there at the British School of Excellence?
Well, Dr. Jacalyn, we've had the privilege this week to engage with 7 dynamic, and I mean dynamic, young ladies, women from around the world who have taken on Train the Trainer. And this is a 5-day intense program where we focus on the power of etiquette and manners and emotional intelligence, presentation. We focus on personality traits. We focus on presentation skills, as in communicating and connecting. And these women have joined us from different parts of the world. We have 3 women from the USA, one of them originally from Colombia, now living in Miami. Then an incredible lady from Syria who's living in Qatar, Doha, Qatar. Another amazing lady all the way from Lebanon, living in Kuwait. We've got a young lady from Brazil living in Portugal, and we've got an amazing woman all the way from China who is living in the UK. And they've come together to do this program. And the week has rushed by, and I have to say it's been an impactful week for everybody, including myself and my team. And that's our Train the Trainer program, and all the other programs that we do really complement and give people the tools to build their lives, build their confidence. Because going through our organization, it's not about etiquette and manners per se. It's about choosing a way of life and learning how important and fundamental that is to get you where you want to go on your journey through life.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Philip. I want to say before we bring the team out, you have a new clip that you put together, and I really love it. We're going to be showing that later on. But what I really appreciate is how you're taking us on a journey of what it looks like to be a true lady and gentleman. I love the dancing. I love the walking together, how people are carrying themselves, the book on the head. I mean, so many things that we are in dire need of today. So thank you again for all the work you and your team are doing.
Thank you, Dr. Jacalyn. Thank you.
All right, who do we have with us today?
We have, in no particular order, we've got Krista, who is based in the USA. And I'm not going to spoil anyone's thunder. They're going to be very much allowing them to share their journey and background with you. We've then got Rita, who's in Qatar. We've then got, oh, I'm having a moment here. Senior moment. No, it's going to come back to me. No one's allowed to help me here. Oh, we've got Sophia, who's originally from Colombia. She's based in Miami. We've got Anissa, who's based in the USA. Who am I forgetting? Now I need help. No, then we've got Diala, who's based all the way in Kuwait. And then we've got Roberta, who's based all the way in Portugal. And we've got Sheen, who's based in the United Kingdom, joining us on the show today. So it's a huge, huge joy. And we are just so excited to hear your journey, your story, and what you're going to be doing with the next chapter.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Philip, for the introductions to everyone. I appreciate it. I know that you have another appointment you need to get to. So I'm really very honored that I have the opportunity to meet these wonderful people and to interview them today.
Absolutely. So over to you, Dr. Jacalyn. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere just yet, but let's get this show on the road.
Okay, fantastic. So what I'd love for you to do is, as I call your name, please unmute and share with us what it was about what you learned about the British School of Excellence that you thought, wow, this is something that really is in alignment with me, with what I'm doing, with where I'm going. Let's start with Krista.
Hi, thank you so much for having me, first of all. And I would like to just emphasize why I joined this, and really what clicked with me about this was that it really applies to life in general. This course has been really just, it has enhanced my entire outlook on life. It has enhanced me, I believe, as a whole person, not just in the skills of socializing and etiquette, but just as a human being overall.
Lovely. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, and let's go over to Sophia. And I think you're in Miami. Is that correct?
Yes, good morning. Morning for me. Yes, some of you afternoon. I'm in Miami, and thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here, very excited to be here. My experience with Philip and the British School of Excellence has just been amazing, has been a beautiful, beautiful week for all of us. We have learned so much. For my personal experience, I have a company. It's called Etiquette Atelier, and I already deliver workshops for children, adults, and corporate. But it's going to help me, go a little deeper into the corporate America world and offer them lots of beautiful things that I learned this week from Philip.
Fantastic. Well, we wish you all the best with that. And I'm actually here in South Florida as well. So maybe we'll meet in person. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yes, that would be excellent.
All right, we'll talk about that later. Let's go over to Sheen. Sheen, what was it that drew you to the British School of Excellence?
I'm so glad you having me here. The reason I connected to the British School of Excellence is that I think it's so, relevant to what I do. And I think this course is beyond just the certificate I was looking for. It's about the embedding respect, dignity, and into our everyday lives, both professionally and personally. Thank you.
Roberta, how about you?
Hello, thank you for having me. Yeah, it's been really a week of transformation, personal and professional. I thought it was just an etiquette course, and it's so much more than that. It's already been transforming my life, and this is what I hope to bring to my clients from now on. So thank you, Philip.
Thank you very much. We do have a comment from someone on YouTube, Mara Ali. I hope I said that right. Greetings. Thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate you. Okay, let's go over to Anissa. What would you like to share?
Hello, thank you so much for having me. This week has been wonderful. I looked into the British School of Excellence to complement my career. I've run Montessori schools. I have a Montessori school. I've been in it for 30 years. And part of what we do every day is etiquette with the children. I'm going to steal one of Philip's phrases that he used throughout the week, putting your best foot forward. And I really feel that this course has just been minute by minute example of how and why we put our best foot forward. And again, it just completely complements my field. And my goal is to help coach Montessori teachers so that they can run their classrooms most successfully and be examples for children.
And Anissa, while I have you there, would you just describe for people who are not sure what a Montessori school is or what it offers? Can you give a little information, please?
Sure. So Montessori is a method that utilizes the human tendencies and human nature and what's going on in the brain during stages of development to provide the best environments to educate children so that they can work to their potential and prepare them for life. So the children work in an age mix. It's very much focusing on the whole child, not just the reading, writing, and arithmetic. So like I said, grace and courtesy, as we call it in the Montessori classroom, is a very important aspect of the curriculum. And it's the reason why the classrooms run so successfully.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And let's go over to Diala. How do you say your name? Diala?
Diala.
Diala.
Diala. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Diala, from Lebanon, living in Kuwait. Thank you for having me here. I'm so excited to be here. And this week was amazing. Was an amazing week with Mr. Philip, with the British School of Excellence. This program, I want to implement it, put it for myself first. I want to take this program for myself, and then I want to learn more and teach and inspire people.
All right, fantastic. Thank you. Okay, so now what I'd really like to talk about, you all came together not knowing one another. You're from different parts of the world, different cultures. What are some of the things that you can share about you've learned from each other as cohorts? I will start with Sheen.
And the things I learned from everybody is that this so open. We share the same value, I would say. It's really easy to talk. I never knew a lot of, individuals out there share the same value as me. And I don't feel awkward to talk about embarrassments I had in the past. And also, I can see the potential in the future. After we complete this course, we can connect to each other and build the community where we can share the respect and understanding and a sense of belongings and work together, make the much better place. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Who else would like to comment? Just go ahead and unmute.
I would.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
please.
I didn't. I just wanted to share that it's amazing that Sophia, Diala, some of them had already a lot of experience in this field, and they're being so open to share with all of us who are just starting a business in this and are hoping to start. So I have to thank them a lot for that.
Excellent. And Philip has left. I don't see him here, so he'll watch the show later. Yes, please.
Yeah, we shared knowledge, we shared information, we shared our experience, and really, I know how etiquette, it has different language between different culture and different countries. So this is very nice.
Good share. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I would like to add to that I love the word that Roberta used. It's a transformation. It's been a beautiful journey this week where we all started you know, kind of in different directions. And now we're all in the same direction. You know, we know exactly how to take our clients to that next level, and share everything we've learned, not only with children, but adults, couples, and corporate, in the corporate world. And so I feel like Philip has given us tremendous tools to be able to, you know, to go to that next level in our professional lives.
I love that you just shared that, Sophia, because we have a comment/question, and Philip's not here, so we'll do our best to answer. It's from Mara Ali. Thank you again. Once you've completed the training program, exactly what tools will the school continue to provide for your development? So I'm not a spokesperson for the school, but what I can share with you is Philip and I have been doing this show together for over 2 years, and people go through this program, the Train the Trainer program, and they come back, and I cannot even believe what they've accomplished. So I know that the school is very tight with the alumni. They provide ongoing support, and I believe they even have opportunities for people to get together. But people go through the program, and then they go off on this journey to take what they've learned and share it with the world. And it's really impressive. In fact, there's a number of references from people who have actually been on this show and other shows as a result of going through the British School of Excellence, and they're just so ecstatic about the support they've received the entire way. So I hope that helps. I know it's not specific, but if there's anything that you would like to share, Sophia, you were just talking about tools, anything that they've told you at the British School of Excellence that you'll be provided after you leave this program?
Well, yes. You know, one thing that I can take out of this, you know, Train the Trainer course is how to better structure my courses. From now on, I have a lot of experience, but you can always learn and be better and get better at what you do. And I'm here just to, you know, to gather more information, more of those tools to be able to present to my clients the best version of me. And some of those tools, you know, are like better presentations, you know, research, where to go to research, books that we can read for, you know, it depends on, you know, if we're teaching children, if you're teaching adults, if we're teaching corporate world. So, you know, he's given us a lot of tools, and not only Philip, but the rest of the team. You know, I've gotten some titles of books that I'm going to be ordering and reading. And I'm going to be expanding my knowledge in the field.
Thank you so much. We do have a follow-up comment, which is, thank you. That helps a lot. There you go. So helping somebody else out there in their career path. So Anissa, I don't think you had a chance to respond to the other question about the British School of Excellence, these cohorts, what you've learned.
I would agree with Sophia that, well, it's been lovely to be among a group of others who hold this aspect of humanity in the same regard. That's been a complete pleasure. And just hearing the different, as we all have something in common, but just the different ways we're all applying it in our lives. I love that we have this network, and the resources in the course itself have been very enlightening for me. I've been coaching for years. However, I have learned quite a few tools to refine my practice. Like Sophia said, in my giving talks, I've been public speaking and doing professional development workshops for teachers. So I feel that I am leaving with a great little handbook for myself, and just ideas for further researching tools that I hadn't thought of. So that's been wonderful.
Thank you for sharing. I love that idea of the handbook. That's terrific. Mm-hmm. So any more questions you have in the audience, please feel free to share them. I'd like to talk about something. We had a couple of shows yesterday where we were talking about, I think it's March the 8th, the International Women's Day, Day of the Woman, and how we as women support each other, and maybe how we're not as supportive as we could be. So I'll share a little. Next month, I'll be 61. And I know when I was in the corporate world, there was a lot of backstabbing. It was like, no, I'm not going to help her. I'm not going to tell her what's going on. And as an entrepreneur, what I found, especially through this platform, so many women want to help other women. They want to share. Whereas in the generation that I'm from, there was a lot of this, you know, I'm keeping it all to myself because I don't want her to get ahead. What do you think has changed, and how has it changed where women are supportive of other women? Do you think that's true, actually?
Yes, definitely. Definitely it's true. Yeah.
Sheen, we'll start with you, please.
Yeah, I think that definitely it's true, because with these social media, we have the platform to enable us to share those opinions, experience we have. For example, people like me in the new country, start new life, and I've learned so much, which in itself, my experience, I can share with everybody about my journey, what I've learned in a corporate world and also personal life. And definitely from my own experience and those pain we're going through, we were here to help you and work always those ladies on this program. I think we can certainly achieve that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I have a follow-up question to that, but who else would like to comment on that? Are women really supportive of other women? Is it just in public? Is it, Krista, what would you like to say?
I would like to say that, yes, I do believe that most women want to help other women out. And previously, I think a lot of that fear was, if I help her out, is she going to reciprocate? Or are these people going to stab me in the back, like what you were talking about? But I think a lot of it has to do with, like, society had pitted women against one another, where we're seeing a lot less of that. I feel like women are coming together as groups, and there's power in groups. And we're sort of starting to look out for one another, and women are starting to take control for themselves, to where we're saying we don't want to be pitted against each other anymore. We don't want to be put in those corners to be boxing each other. And instead, we're going to fight with each other. And I think that's been making a tremendous impact in these places.
Excellent. Thank you. I really like that comment.
And
who else would like to share?
I would like to say something.
Okay.
And you know, I think that when you are a professional, a true professional, you know, you have no reservations about sharing information. You know, at least in my part, that's the way I see it. I have no reservations on sharing information that's going to benefit another woman. You know, this is the way it should be. You know, the sharing, the empowering, the transforming other people. It says a lot about you as a person, and also it's very fulfilling. So that's the way I see it.
All right, thank you. Anyone like to comment on what Sophia shared?
I would like to comment on,
Yes,
you know, women helping others. I too believe that women do want to help and be supportive of other women. I think that self-respect has a lot to do with that, and self-confidence. And the more that women can be empowered with that self-respect and have the confidence in themselves, I think that gives them great comfort and relief in helping others, and not being so concerned with, is the other one really going to help me or hurt me in some regard?
Excellent. Thank you. All really valid points. I appreciate it. So here's a question that I have for you when you think about all this. When is there a boundary where you say to yourself, okay, she's come to me a number of times. I've given her many resources and tools and coaching and guidance, and she just keeps coming more. She wants more and more and more. When do you say, sorry, friend, but I've got to charge you? What are your thoughts? Nobody likes to talk about money.
Yes.
I just say that there's an analogy that I have been using a lot in my life in regarding boundaries. And I do believe that this came from Dr. Henry Cloud, who has written a lot of great books on boundaries. And essentially, you don't want to be the person who you are so busy watering your neighbor's lawn that yours looks terrible. Your neighbor is sitting there reading the newspaper while you are busy watering his lawn, and his is growing beautifully and tremendously, but yours is dying. So you want to make sure that you are filling yourself up. You have those boundaries to keep yourself filled up so that you might be able to help your neighbor water his lawn. But you can't be doing it so much that yours is dying around you.
Excellent analogy. Thank you very much. Who else wants to share? When do you say enough is enough? I've got to charge you. I'm sending you an invoice.
It's funny how you mentioned that, Dr. Jacalyn, because we were just talking about that during the last session, and what I'm seeing a lot of is as an etiquette coach and educator, I get a lot of people approaching me and asking me for free, for the gala of the school, would you donate 1 hour of your time, or would you donate for another organization X or Y and Z? And I'm finding myself, I'm having to say no in many situations, because when am I going to work for, to make a living, to make money? So only last night I had to say no in a big way because this person wanted me to donate 2 or 3 hours of my time in March when I'm so busy in March. So, sometimes you just have to stand up for yourself and say, this is not the right time. Maybe 6 months down the road, I can do it, but you have to learn to set your boundaries.
Boundaries are key, that's for sure.
Right.
Now, what about when you receive the information from someone else? Maybe you're a mentee of someone. How does that feel when someone says, our path has come to an end in this regard?
I think you remain grateful and you acknowledge that you were afforded essentially a favor from that person, and you definitely acknowledge it. Philip had mentioned a very wonderful quote today that said, when you give, never remember. When you receive, never forget.
That's powerful. I love that. Because don't we all know people who want to remind us of something they did for us 10 years ago, 15? I did this for you. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Thanks for sharing. I remember. We do have a comment. Let's see someone over on YouTube. Prudence. Sometimes you don't even see that you should be charging. My friends remind me that you are an entrepreneur and you are a charity. I don't know what that word is. I apologize. Thank you, friendship. Ultimately, there must be a balance. What do we think about this comment? Thank you for making it, by the way.
I think that's correct. You definitely have to have that balance. And at the end of the day, know your self-worth and know that you are still needing to make a living. Again, going back to the watering the grass in your own yard, you can't be watering someone else's lawn all the time without taking care of your own first. And part of taking care of your own is making sure that you are earning a living and you are able to take care of yourself.
Exactly. Now, I have another question that I want to pose to you. In your role as an entrepreneur or incorporating etiquette coaching, I follow a lot of here in the States, Shark Tank. And obviously, I'm an entrepreneur myself. I have 2 businesses. How do you know when your business is truly a business and not a hobby? Is it just by the dollars? Is it just by the amount of money you're bringing in? What are your thoughts? Anis, I see you ready to say something. Tell us.
Well, right away, I start thinking about the people I employ. So when you are responsible for employing others, and I love what I do, so maybe that's why I've always loved my field, and I could possibly consider it a hobby, but remind myself it is my living, and I'm also helping others earn a living. So for me, that's a huge motivator.
I love that. And what about the fact that you've also created and are creating a legacy?
Yes. Yes.
Because when you think about it, when we leave here, whatever amount of money we have, is that as important as the legacy that we've created and the people we've influenced and supported and helped? Roberta, what are your thoughts?
No, I absolutely agree. I think when you start changing lives, it becomes really a business. It's not about the money. It's about the number of people you're transforming, you're changing their lives. I mean, you can do to a friend or something for free even, but when it becomes a larger number, I think it becomes a business.
Thank you very much. Anybody want to comment on what Roberta shared? Okay, we'll move on to the next topic. So what I'd like to hear from you, have you share with us now is, as a result of taking this course, the Train the Trainer course, and your time together as cohorts, what will you do? What will you change? What will you implement in your business, in your coaching to help your clients? What's the first thing you're going to do? I'm just going to go around and ask everyone. So Krista, what about you? What's the first thing you're going to do?
I think the first thing that I'm going to do is really focus on this as a lifestyle. You know, with etiquette consulting, sometimes people can think that that is just which fork and which knife am I supposed to use with this. But really, this is about a lifestyle. And I think it was Roberta who mentioned the word transformation. And she's absolutely right. This entire week has been about transformation, not just in the workplace, not just in social settings, but throughout your entire life. And I think tying that all together into one big picture is the first thing for me.
Well, we wish you all the best with it. And please do come back and tell us how it went. Thank you. Let's go over to Roberta. What's the first thing you're going to do?
I think it's Krista spoke for me. I believe in it as a lifestyle too. I mean, it has to be in our everyday routine. It has to be at home, even when we are alone. This is the only way I believe etiquette and good manners can transform our lives. And I want to bring it to my clients too. So I think it will be the first step for me.
Excellent. And there's a lot of clients out there who are going to have more value brought to them, which is really important. Anissa, what about you?
I'm a big picture kind of person. I'm all about the vision. And so for me, the first thing that I'm going to do, I need to gain clarity of my vision. This has added some depth and nuances to what I do. And I have a lot of ideas racing through my head. I could use another full week just to listen to all the transcripts again. I need to gather my thoughts, gain some clarity, outline that vision, and then set to task of starting on my path.
Thank you for sharing that. You know, one thing I just want to comment, I teach people how to listen at an elevated level. And one thing that I know is really true is that if you're listening to someone, you can't be writing and listening at the same time. So many times to go back and review the material when you have a clear head is really helpful. Thank you. Sophia, what about you?
So I have to say that, you know, one of the things that I really gathered from this is to in the human aspect, you know, not to forget to infuse human aspect in all my workshops and that I deliver. What good would it be to know exactly, you know, how to hold the fork or the knife who are not kind to other people? So, you know, kind and tolerance and all the pillars of etiquette are just as important as teaching people how to behave at the dinner table or how to hold the knife or the fork correctly. I think being kind, being, you know, tolerant of others who are different to you is key. It's several pillars of etiquette.
Absolutely. Thanks for sharing that. And I often think not just about how to hold the fork and the knife, but how to hold your tongue so that you're not judging and just, have you ever been to a dinner party where somebody just cannot stop giving their opinion, judging the other person, and the whole tone of the party just goes a different way? And here the host or hostess put so much effort into it, and one person kind of just ruins it by not being able to hold their tongue. So good points. Okay, let's continue. Sheen, what about you?
I think this journey is a changed mindset and it gave us confidence. And I think I plan to plan to craft the program after this course, and to empower individuals who is trying to build a new life in a new environment. And also I try to enhance the corporate work culture to be somewhere where everybody can just have the respect, dignity, and the understanding, and the feel sense of belongings at the core of everything we do. Thank you.
Absolutely. Great point. Thank you. When we think about working with individuals and then working with an organization, they're both so important, right? So the work that you're all doing on all these different levels is really outstanding. So I really commend you on it. Let's hear from Diala.
Yeah, I want to change my life and change people's life. I want to elevate my etiquette and manners and emotional intelligence for myself, and then to bring this passion and the knowledge and business and elevate it to other people.
Thank you very much. We've actually come to the point in our show where it's time to wrap up already. I can't believe it. So as I mentioned before, we'd love to have you come back and be on some of our other shows, even join our team, maybe have your own show. So lots to consider. But whatever you do, please know that we really do appreciate the fact that you took the time to be here today. And we want people to reach out to you. So I'm going to go around. I'm going to spotlight each of you. Whatever your messages you want to share with the audience, whatever you want them to take away from today, please go ahead and feel free to share it. If you have something coming up, an event, if you've written a book, if you're speaking somewhere, if you have a call to action, please share it right now. Let's go with Krista.
Thank you so much, Jacalyn. First of all, I am in the Washington, D.C. area. So that is if you are in this area, that is where I am. And I am helping specialize in a lot of afternoon tea etiquette, and can show you about all the wonderful, we have a few, but wonderful some tea houses in the DC area. And you can contact me. I put my phone number up here, and I also have my Instagram page, which is a brand new page, elevating.the.everyday, because as I said, this is all about really putting your whole lifestyle together. This is not just how to properly hold your teacup, your fork, your knife, etc. So these are my contact details below, and I would love to hear from anybody. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And I'll be up in your area over the summer, so hopefully I can meet you in person as well.
Wonderful. I will be down in your area soon.
All right. Fantastic. I love this connection. Yeah. Roberta, how can people get in touch with you? What message would you like to leave people with today?
First of all, thank you for having us here, Dr. Jacalyn. I have my contacts here. I left my phone. I didn't leave my Instagram account, but it's my last name, Caldas, and also the first two letters of my name. So it's Caldas, R-O. And I share content about fashion and image consultancy, and also from now on about etiquette. So, and I stay in Portugal. I live in Portugal. I'm Brazilian, but I live in Portugal. So here's where anyone can find me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And I just found you on Instagram, and I just connected with you. So there you go. Okay.
Thank you.
Anissa.
I think my message I'd love to share is that Montessori gave us so much knowledge of children and has much to offer parents and education. I really enjoy helping teachers and parents alike. I do public speaking events for parent talks, for professional development for teachers, and I am looking forward to using this etiquette coaching to add to that, empowering teachers and parents to be what Maria Montessori called the prepared adult. So I'm in the Boston area. I have a company called Montessori Management Incorporated, and my email is below, and I would love to help have a conversation with anybody in this regard to parents or teaching.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. We do have another comment. Where did it go? I'll look for it while we're going around. Okay, Sophia.
Yes, hello. I'm in Miami area, and I own my company. It's called Etiquette Atelier. and I have had the pleasure or the honor of working with thousands of children. I have done after-school programs. I have done programs during school hours. But not only that, I have done adults, I have done couples, and a little bit of corporate. So that's where I'm venturing right now, into more, incorporating more corporate into my resume, if you will. But I'm leaving behind my children. I still want to deliver my workshops for children, because they're the future of our country, and they so much need of my services. So my phone number is bottom. Again, I'm in Miami, and Etiquette Atelier is my company. You can DM me through the Instagram app, or you can my email is also there. So anything I can do around Miami or in South, reach out, please.
Thank you very much. I look forward to meeting you in person, as I mentioned. All right, let's go over to Sheen.
Yes.
Hi. I'm based in the UK currently. If you want to get in touch with me to discuss, if thinking to come to the UK, and also your parents wanted to send your children to the UK for study university, you're not sure, things you need to be aware. And also, if you want to elevate your experience and to learn more about workplace HR-related issues, please get in touch with me from LinkedIn. You always can find me. We can arrange to have a discussion. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheen. We have a show called The United Kingdom News and Culture. We'd love to have you on there talking about etiquette and manners. So I'll reach out to you afterwards. Diala, how about you?
Yeah, this is me, Diala Saleh. I'm Lebanese, based in Kuwait. So I'm here to help and change and motivate people all around the world about etiquette and manners and emotional intelligence. You can follow me through Instagram for more etiquette tips. And this is my phone number for registration or appointment.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, we have a comment. Here it is from Prudence. Sheen, I like that you are a corporate delegate. I'm a consultant in Malawi. How do you say that? Malawi? Does anyone know? Okay. It is so important to empower teams. I will reach out. There you go. Connection live on the air. Fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And the other comment was from Amara. Thanks for sharing your experiences. And thank you for joining us today on the show. We really appreciate it. All right, that is our show for today. As I mentioned before, we truly appreciate each and every one of you for being here and for all of what you're putting out into the world. We need more people like you doing the work that you're doing. Please come back and see us at some point in the future. Don't be a stranger. And you can reach out to us at USA Global TV and Radio by going to our website, which is usaglobaltv.com. Book your session to be on any of our shows. And if you'd like to join our team, we'd love to have you as a TV show host, maybe an expert on our Talking Heads panel, or joining us on our women's show, A Woman's Prerogative, where we have women from all over the world talking about issues. All right. Thank you so much. Our next show is coming up. Please stay tuned for that, and we'll be right back. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
This program is brought to you in part by the British School of Excellence and founder, Mr. Philip Sykes, building confidence, changing lives. Do you share our view that etiquette is a set of modern life skills that are essential for personal and professional success? Join us as an etiquette coach and change people's lives through the power of etiquette and manners.
The last few days have been really amazing. I had a trainer course from the British School of Etiquette.
And I must say it's been one of the best decisions I've ever made and one of the best investments I've made in my own training and development.
Now, words alone will not describe the transformation and the positive path that I have traveled with the British School of Etiquette.
I found I learned a lot from the lessons this time I came.
The last few days with the British School of Etiquette have been fantastic.
And what I've learned now is really beyond my expectations.
This is the most rewarding experience and the best investment I have made this year.
It was just great. I learned so much, and when I go back to Belgium I will incorporate a lot of it into my day-to-day life and business.
It's been absolutely wonderful for the whole week that we were here.
I feel transformed, and I feel like blowing a trumpet and tell people, come and do this school, this class is the best, this is the best school ever.
You should take it. It will change your life immediately.
I am now able to teach other people how to bring the best of them.
Thank you.
Thank you, BSC.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you to our clients for their testimonials on the Train the Trainer program. Our exponential and global growth is so significant that we've evolved from the British School of Etiquette to the British School of Excellence, where we're investors in people. Let us invest in you and your career. Contact us to become an etiquette coach. Go to thebritishschoolofexcellence.com. Start your career and elevate your success today.
Meet Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck, President, Founder, and Chief Listening Officer of USA Global TV and Radio. She is a certified life, career, and executive coach. Dr. Jacalyn is the Amazon #1 best-selling author of Behind the Green Screen and Adversity to Awesome. As the listening mentor, she teaches children and their families how to listen at an elevated level through the book series titled The Amazing Adventures of Lady Ella, the Listening Mentor. The Creative Hearts Awakening book series features heart-centric creatives who share their awakening journey. Through the Power of Listening educational course platform, people can get certified as elevated listeners on USA Global TV and Radio. Learn how to center yourself and align with nature through the power of nature, plants, and shrines. The Journey of Chakra Psychology course will educate you on the chakras and their meaning. The Intuition of the Heart course will help you understand how to trust your intuition. Learn how to face the shadows of self and understand the impact of following trends and materialism. Set boundaries and ask for permission to help establish better relationships, deeper connections, and more authentic conversations. Take your communication expertise to a higher level with the course for curious humans. After all, we are not robots. Looking to start your own podcast platform? Get everything you need in the Podcaster Pro package with Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck. How can music, breath, and your voice set you free? Find out with the Power of Listening courses. Dr. Jacalyn is a certified meditation teacher, yoga instructor, and Juice Plus distributor. She will help you create a plan for your healthy lifestyle. As an expert in the art of interviewing with over 3,000 hosted and/or produced live broadcasts, Dr. Kerbeck helps her clients stand out as global broadcasters. Dr. Kerbeck's books are available on Amazon. Start your listening journey by reading Tune into the Listening Mentor TV show, Fridays on USA Global TV, and learn how listening can be your superpower. Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck, MBA, DBA, Certified Holistic Life, Career, and Executive Coach, Certified Yoga Sculpt Teacher, Certified Meditation Teacher, the Listening Mentor, Singer-Songwriter, Founder, President, Chief Listening Officer of USA Global TV and Radio. drjacalyn.com. Thank you to all our elevated listeners, team members, animal characters, and co-authors. Contact us at 215-852-9406. Jacalyn at drjacalyn.com.
When we speak, we don't hear. It's abundantly clear. Listening lace is creeping, and nobody's gonna win. Look someone in the eye. If you don't, they surely will cry. You don't hear a word I say, 'cause you always look straight away. Listening laces drive people crazy. Listening laces making us blue. Listening laces, communication goes hazy. Listening laces, listening laces. Da 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 da. Listening laces drive people crazy. Listening laces making us blue. Listening laces, communication goes hazy. Listening laces, listening laces. When you interrupt your friend, you will surely have to make amends. Lady Ella knows the way to help you listen better every day. And what's that? It's listening laces. Ba-da-ba-ba. Listening laces drive people crazy. Listening laces making us blue. Listening laces, communication goes hazy. Listening laces, listening laces. Listening laces drive people crazy. Listening laces making us blue. Listening laces, communication goes hazy. Listening laces, listening laces, listening laces.
Hello, I'm children's author Diane Floyd Bain, and I am co-host for several of the USA Global TV and radio shows. I joined because of the purpose of the USA Global TV and radio. They provide content for the viewers and listeners, an opportunity for people around the world to have their own show or even be a guest on an existing show. We truly believe in helping others get their positive message out to the world. We also have the opportunity for the listeners. You can watch on several platforms, and on YouTube, you can ask questions and even give a comment. We absolutely love it. I love being part of the USA Global TV and radio because I love positive messages, and who doesn't? And we need more of that in the world. We are a family, and we hope you will join us and become part of the family too.
Hello, everyone. Hello and welcome. My name is Roland Friedl, and maybe as you can recognize from my accent, I'm Austrian, so it's a small country in the middle of Europe, in the heart of Europe. And yeah, I'm 59 years old. I'm a father and a grandfather. And from my business background, after my very short but very successful corporate career, I was the youngest member of board of directors in a huge business. A huge company. I started my own businesses in different areas, in different industries, and I got a lot of experience, what is working, what is not working. And about 2.5 decades ago, I started a training, coaching, consulting company, Spartan Performance Systems, where I did and still do train and consult international huge businesses worldwide like Xerox and other big players in the world. So we do a lot of sales trainings and management trainings with my team in different languages. That's my main background in business. Besides that, I'm very engaged in men's work and also in the environment. That's my background, make it short. So to be honest, I'm very curious about what's going on in the world. I love to learn. I love to travel. So my huge passion is traveling. Right now, as you can see the background, I'm sitting in my motorhome. So after 14 years living on a beautiful island, I decided to move into my motorhome and travel to Europe and live and work from my motorhome. So, and I got engaged to USA Global TV and Radio actually a year and around 9-10 months ago. A very good friend of mine, he contacted me and asked me if he can invite me for an interview on USA Global TV and Radio. I guess the show was called The Journey of My Life. And to be honest, in the beginning I said no, because I had very bad experience on interviews in my business careers. I did it twice for a TV channel in Austria. And then they cut it and edited it, and at the end, my comment was totally different than to the reality I said. So I said in the beginning, no, but I trusted this guy, so I said, okay, let's do it. He told me I don't have to fly to the US. I can do it from my home. That was, at the time, this was his island in Mallorca. So, and it was an amazing, and a beautiful conversation. And then Dr. Jacalyn contacted me and asked me if I'm interested in becoming a co-moderator of a show. And so we started the Mallorca Connection, which is a weekly show on Monday, the Mallorca Connection. I got more and more involved. I became an elevated listener because I strongly believe it's important to listen first before you talk. And I had the chance to host and moderate and design my own shows like the Earth Show in the past, the Men shows. I became a talking head, an expert on business topics. So I hosted, moderated, I guess about more than 100, maybe 200, I don't know, idea, shows on USA Global TV and Radio, and I still do. And finally, we started the It's Your Healthy Lifestyle, a very good show, and we bring a new one on about the planet Earth. Yeah, that's a little bit what I'm doing here on USA Global TV and Radio. So why I'm doing this? First of all, I really love new medias. I love the platform. I love the work that this Dr. Jacalyn is doing to educate people. It's all about sharing, caring, and connecting and networking. And the benefit I got out of this in my personal experience, I learned a lot about myself, to be honest. I learned a lot about my strengths in moderating, in hosting, in talking live in front of a video camera. I learned a lot of myself, where are my strengths, where are my weak points that I have to improve. I met a lot of new interesting people. Some of them became friends of mine. Actually, after all, it's a hell of work, to be sure. Yes, it is, to be prepared to invite people for the shows, to find new topics, to do research on the facts. But I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about the industry, the media industry. I learned a lot about broadcasting, videos, interviewing. And as I said, I met interesting people, a lot of interesting people, and also made new friends where I'm very happy for that. So yeah, USA Global TV and Radio, it's the platform to connect. It's about sharing and caring. And for me, USA Global TV and Radio is a huge family, and I'm very thankful and grateful for this experience. And yeah, and I guess the best is yet to come. Thanks a lot from Roland from Austria. Thank you.